Hey everyone, this is Nic Alfaro with Nativity's Young Adult Ministry. I'm one of the small group leaders, and I'd like to just give some of my thoughts and reflections I've had during this coronavirus pandemic. So I'm sure for you, as it has been for me, this has been just a completely different and difficult time. Uh, but for me as well, it's also had me force myself to look at how I am as a practicing Catholic in my relationship with Christ, especially since I can't receive the sacrament of Eucharist or participate in Mass in person. And it's also been at times where it's been really easy to fall into the sin of sloth, uh, especially when you see everything going on in the world and just the uncertainty of the future as well. So, but one of the things I found that is best to combat this is just spiritual discipline and structure to my day. So to parallel this, one of the things I do is I train for triathlons, and training for triathlons requires a lot of discipline, dedication, and mental grit. And when you apply those factors into your training, you see the results on race day and all the efforts you put in. But when you neglect to do those things, and you fall behind and you even risk injury to your body. And I see that very much in my spiritual life as well. When I maintain my spiritual exercises every day, such as praying a rosary every day, doing morning and night prayer, spiritual reading, and other things, my relationship with Christ becomes a lot more intimate. But when I neglect to do those things and give in to sin of sloth, it gives the devil a chance to work in me and also becomes a gateway to other sins as well. So two Catholics who I recommend looking towards during this time are Saint Jose Maria Escriva and Father Walter Chiswick. St. Jose Maria Escriva coined the phrase the heroic minute. The heroic minute is a challenge that as soon as our alarm goes off, you wake up, get out of bed, and begin your day. You don't hit the snooze button, you just immediately start your day. And so what Escriva said is that by doing this, it strengthens our will, and through God's help, it helps us conquers us over ourselves at the very beginning of our day, and puts us ahead for the rest of our day. And then Father Walter Chiswick was a Jesuit priest who was imprisoned in the Soviet Union for 23 years, and several of those years were in solitary confinement. And what he found to help him was spiritual discipline in his life while in solitary confinement, and that included he prayed the rosary 3 times a day, said daily mass by heart, prayed Saint Ignatius' spiritual exercises, and many other things. And that discipline in spiritual life helped him maintain the faith even in the face of torture and death from the communist government. So I hope these words could be words of encouragement for you all, and it can help you practice your faith and maintain that relationship with Christ. So I'm praying for all of you guys. Please pray for me, and I'll see you all later. God bless.